Okay, we need to talk about meetings when you're working in engineering. So, if you're already experienced and you've been working in engineering for a little bit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're soon to be working in engineering, unfortunately, you're going to find out what I'm talking about soon enough. Now, in my experience, so many meetings are unnecessary and so many meetings go on for so long and not very much gets accomplished. And the worst part is you end up having a meeting to follow up on things that you probably should have just solved in the first meeting if they were handled correctly. First piece of advice, if you're getting into engineering and you want to know how to make this problem better or you're already in it, is send a clear agenda before the meeting, right? It sounds very simple. It would be good too if you put pressure on your department, your manager, whoever in your org, to put pressure on people and actually make it like socially acceptable to not attend meetings that don't have an agenda. What should the agenda consist of? The agenda should very clearly state what is the purpose of the meeting? What decision are we making? What problem are we solving? What thing are we deciding on? From that, you can understand what questions we need to ask. Like, what are the pieces of information we need to make that decision? From those pieces of information we need, we understand who do we need to invite to this meeting? Who needs to weigh in? Who can give us the answers to these questions or weigh in on these decisions so we can make the final decision? That should all go out in the agenda, right? So people come to the meeting knowing what's expected from them, right? If you come to the meeting with no agenda and people say, hey, we need to answer these questions, and you're one of these people who has to weigh in, you say, okay, well, I wish you would have told me that. Now I have to go and figure that information out, and we have to follow a schedule a follow-up meeting after this, right? So number one is the agenda. Be clear. What's the purpose of the meeting? What decision is being made? What information do we need to make that decision? And who needs to be here to give us that information or to weigh in on that decision? The second piece is whoever is leading the meeting actually lead the meeting, facilitate it. A lot of people call a meeting, they sit there quietly, passively, hoping that, like, oh, I got the right people in the room. They're going to talk about the things they need to talk about. You need to facilitate, right? So if there's a decision to be made about marketing and Sarah from marketing is here and she's not really chiming in, you need to be able to say, hey, Sarah, you're here representing marketing. What do you think about this? Can you weigh in here? Can you help us answer this question? Right? Call on people and push people to talk and weigh in on the things they're supposed to be talking about. Okay. The third thing, put away laptops. If you can, drive a culture of people not being distracted, right? If something is so important that you have to be on your laptop the whole meeting, then don't come to the meeting, right? Take care of that thing because obviously it must be super important. So why do both kind of like half effort? Either go attend to the thing that's a fire or pay attention to the meeting. The last thing, don't end the meeting without talking about action items and who's doing what follow up. A lot of people let the meeting time run out. In the last minute, they start going, well, okay, I'll follow up with everybody after the meeting to talk about actions. No, no, no. If it's an hour long meeting, end it 15 minutes early, talk about actions. If it's 30 minutes, end it 5 minutes early, talk